We are standing here at the precipice of change, the doorway to transformation. We are at the airport, but I'm not here alone. I'm here with Yuma.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal, right? We're not here just for fun. Very intentional for one specific reason. You see, we studied in the same city, small city, not that many reasons to stay afterwards type of city. But continuously building a friendship doesn't just happen naturally if you're living lives out and about from each other. So we set aside intentional times to call, check up, also meet up, and what meet up is better than to travel to a new place. So what, the flights are now 40 euros a person for a round trip, and it checks all the boxes of getting to a new place and just having time to connect. And of course, we'll try our best to take in the new environment, but those are more like byproduct next to our main goal, which we have planned out, which is building our relationship. And of course, I'm not saying this is for everyone out there. To each their own, obviously, to each friendship their own way, but this is how we want to live our lives. Intentionality to the max. We've been on our feet pretty much the entire day. Haven't eaten much since we left, so we are starving. I was just vlogging in the mall, like back in the days. We had more conversation than food, but I think it's like, that's what the trip is for, right? Main point, successfully check some...
Not many people look at this camera.
I bet, yeah. Anyways, we checked a bunch of things off the agenda for catch-up talks. Feels good. This is our agenda. Everything is planned out on each of these days. These catch-up things going to be boop, 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 boop. Good morning. It is a good day. The pimples are getting worse. That's okay because we're still on vacation and the day just started and we have all day today. So, exploring. Let's go. All right. So this is kind of the neighborhood that we live in. Even though it might seem a bit run down, like all the cars here are quite decent. People seem decent. It's close to the park.
I don't think it's a bad neighborhood.
I don't think so either, right?
I just think it looks very worn down and not
Yeah.
properly maintained. I don't think it's a bad neighborhood to know.
So this is the National Art Museum, which is right opposite of the Liberation Square, where in 1989 the Romanian Revolution happened, where they got rid of their communist government. I think over 1,000 people died. Impressively big buildings. Bucharest is full of these beautiful old buildings that just don't really get maintained that well. And the bottom is just like graffiti that's like been painted over with like paint that doesn't even match the facade. Then it's graffiti again. And this is also so cool. And then across, you got this. How cool is this? Lots of really, really cool buildings. It's just like in general, the whole vibe is a bit very unfortunate. But I can see in the core, there's beauty. We just took the ones that kind of look traditional and good at the same time. So let us know what we're eating. But actually, it does seem like here a lot of people, especially like over 40, even if they own a store, they're not trying to like, if you speak English to them, they'll just nod and show you, not in a rude way, I find, just in a like, I can't speak English, I'm not gonna try, so yeah. finally made it back down around and to Old Town. Super cute, to be fair. This looks like proper tourism. Wow. We were just looking for a place to go to the bathroom. I just peeked inside and that looked bathroomable. Turns out 3-story library plus 1-story cafe in there. Super cute. So now on our way to the palace. Downsides of going in winter, hey? This is like the Fantanti Bucharesti, or it's like one of the huge fountains here. And Hillman said they'll have like water shows and such during the season.
Humongous water shows.
But as you can see, so there's something quite peculiar happening in the first days of us being here, and it's kind of shaping our experience. So it's kind of important, I guess. When we first got here yesterday and we're walking around and we're filming and we do our thing, just like documenting our trip, we noticed how out there it seems to be for people here to see others do that. Hillman has a friend who told us, you know, the culture is just not used to that as much. To us, it's always like public areas, so it's not like we're filming you, we're just filming us and you just happen to be in the image. Like whenever we're on the street and people like jump into frame, they're like, oh, hi, and like do this and that, and like they yell, and it's like, oh. We were at the mall and some security guard came up to us and asked us to stop filming. So then Hillman posted a video on TikTok, is it? About that experience, how...
In my normal sarcastic tone, I think that's a good addition. The tone I used, if you don't know me being sarcastic, yeah, you can easily perceive it as offensive, I guess you could say. I don't even know.
I don't
Go
know.
watch the video.
Right.
Go watch the video for yourself.
After he posted that video, a lot of people commented where it's like, I don't know how to call it, projective, turn into quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Where they're like, you know, like, well, this is our country, this is the way we do things, so if you don't like it, get out of our country.
Beware of where you came to. You don't want to find yourself in the forest.
Like, this is the East, like...
Go back in Africa. We have First Amendment rights here. It's funny, low-key funny, but at the same time, I'm still in Romania. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still here. Like, what if somebody comes up to me? You know what I mean? And I think it's just sharing experiences, right? Which other people need to know, okay, this is how you experience the country, because I think the experiences are valid. I don't think any part of me was even judgmental against it. I'm just perceiving things and I'm just sharing the experience. But then it's like some people can really take these things, you know, the polarized world we live in nowadays. I hope nobody recognizes me on the streets because... So yeah, it's low-key funny, at the same time low-key just a little bit scary.
But obviously it's the internet, right? So it's not representative of the people of Romania or Bucharest for that matter. So I'm not saying like everybody here is hateful. In fact, apart from the security guard, who you can argue was just enforcing the rules of the mall, which is like a private company, everybody here has been more like excited or like positive or like hyped to be part of like the vlog or the photos. But just the fact that on TikTok, people are going off like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's happening. So now we're like hyper aware whenever we're out and about with a camera of like how people perceive it. So yeah, that's a big thing at the moment. So we have finally reached our destination, which is the Parliament. So the Palace of Parliament, which as you can see, is still far away yet humongous. And it's because it is the largest administrative building in the world right here in Bucharest, which we thought was crazy that it's here and amazing that we get to see it now. The thing is that the facade is so long and you think like it's long but like thin, you know, but this one is literally a square structure. So the length of the front facade is like on each... You get what I mean, right? So indeed, it is massive. And we're getting to experience that firsthand because we have to walk everything, because we started off on the wrong side, then went to the opposite entrance side, and now have to walk one time around to get to the actual entrance. So we walked every side of this building so we can truly appreciate its grandiosity. See? And on this side, it's the same length again. Dude. Look, that's Hillman right there. That's Hillman. And it just goes and keeps going. We walked this entire length and finally made it to the front side. Gosh. But still, there's like nobody's there. I hope it's open. Sad life. It is 40 minutes past 4, and at 4 they close the gates. Like the gates is open for cars to like exit and so on, but you cannot enter anymore. So I'm pretty sure we spent like an hour walking around the thing.
Yeah.
But at least we got to see it up close anyhow. Yeah. Tomorrow we probably don't have time, so that's sad. I wonder how it looked inside, because if it looks as grand as it does from the inside as it looks from the outside, that would be hella cool. Dang. But sometimes, you know, life just crusty craig hours. Regular size pizza for me.
And a regular size pizza for me too.
Yeah.
Hi guys, tomorrow we're going to a spa and we're going to pew pew pew. Good night.
Morning. It is 8:15. In 15 minutes we gotta be out the house. This is one of the biggest therm wellness centers in Europe. We got like 10 pools, 16 water slides, something like that. So I think it's time to relax for a hot minute. Well, that was relaxing. Although, I thought let's take it easy. Take 4.5 hours. We got plenty of time. Boo, 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 boo. We get in there, look around, 1 hour gone. So it wasn't like as relaxing because there was like a bit of time pressure. But still, the saunas. We wanted to go to that one sauna, which was at 90 degrees. I've never been to a 90-degree sauna. We went there, and they had the Aufguss. The Aufguss where like they put the nice aromas on, and it goes. But everybody in them, everybody was there.
Everybody had the same idea we had.
It was packed, sweaty bodies all around. So we went into this other one, which was 70 degrees, but they had like benches up. And that was the good stuff. Although, I didn't sweat in any of them.
Nah, that sounds like a you problem. I was out there perspiring.
Right.
I was dripping.
This bus ride was 1.5 hours. Close the eyes a little bit.
A little bit. We're out there passed out standing.
Because we also had no food thus far. It is what it is. Right after, we have a nice dinner reservation for a traditional restaurant that is recommended everywhere. So that is what we're really looking forward to. But first, now, let's go send death downrange.
Ooh.
Maya, children, hold the finger, okay? Shoot. Shoot again. It's scary, I know.
Oh wow.
All links, okay?
Not bad.
Not bad, hey?
Not bad.
Yeah, more. More. Good, please. Not bad.
Not a bit right.
Okay.
We were in there for like 30 minutes only. We shot the pistol and we shot the Roni, which is, I didn't know because I only know it from my video games. It is just a pistol in a case. So like the case makes it like a rifle, but it's like a SMG, but it's not really an SMG. It's like just a pistol in the case. Had I known that, maybe I shot the AK. Then it would be like 70 euros extra or something like that. And hey, your boy don't have the money just for that. And it's only like 30 rounds, so like one mag. But still, it was like a crazy experience. You just pull the trigger and it like you cannot do. Like it just happens. Whatever is between you and the bullet is just dead. And that was like a crazy feeling. I just felt it like the sound wave go through my chest. It goes like boom. This is for sure going to be part of the core memories.
I think I'm like not even 1/3 into this thing. But it's proving to be a difficult fight.
Man, today has been a day
And a half.
and a half. The restaurant was extra fancy, looked real antique, something where, you know, a few hundred years ago, only the finest aristocrats and tradesmen and politicians would fine dine. And it was kind of, even like compared to German Dutch standards, it's on the pricier side, but the taste also not good, not bad.
Yeah, it was not that wow. I've had the Schweintaxe in multiple different places in like Czech Republic, in Germany and stuff, and I think I've had better Schweintaxe. So it was not that wow.
But it was 40 euros for that thing.
I mean, the menu clearly said it was meant for 2 hungry people. What are you all mean? You know who I am? I was wrong. And humbled
Yes.
I am.
My thing was like, what, 22 euros? That's it. There goes Romania. Now into this dark hallway where we never had light before. So he always had to walk here with a flashlight. But this was fun. I think this trip pretty much accomplished what we set it out to do. Even though we didn't have all the time to explore Bucharest, it served a nice opportunity to see the new environment, bring a level of novelty and adventure to the otherwise normal meetings we would have. Doing something like this every once in a while for the relationship building would definitely recommend.